I really sat down. I really sat down when we got into the first quarantine, and I said, I want to do something useful. We're trapped in here all day, every day, for months on end. There's something I gotta sit down and really do with my life. Culture myself more. A lot of people, really, they sat down, they learned how to bake, they learned how to, I don't know, knit. What did people do? What did normal people do in quarantine? I watched all the Scooby-Doo movies. I'd already seen a lot of them as a kid, a lot of the older ones, but a lot of the newer ones I hadn't seen. I decided we're gonna sit down and we're just gonna, we're gonna watch them all. So I did. I have. And even better, I've kept up with each new one as it's released. Yeah, there's been like 3 since quarantine, since the first quarantine. So I mean, whoa. I'm a Scooby-Doo expert. Fair enough, Ethan. I feel like if you've watched all of these, you deserve to call yourself that. Yeah, that's fine. You arguing about who was first in chat? Okay, that's fine. What a great quarantine it was. It was interesting. It was interesting. You know where Scooby-Doo 2002 has to be? Alright, let's do this, right? Now, we got a lot of tiers since we only have, I say only. There's 46 films in this franchise. There are some others. I looked up on Wikipedia to check I had them all. There are some others, like Scooby-Doo Goes to Hollywood or something from, it's really old. That's a TV special. What is the difference between a TV special and a film? I don't know, but there's a few TV specials. They're not here, okay? Everything else is here. There's 46. We'll just make Ethan happy. Make him not worry. The original, the first ever live action one, 2002. Sarah Michelle Gellar is Daphne. I mean, the rest of the cast is good too, but no. Yeah, okay. No, I'm fine with that. It's an incredible live action adaptation of something that shouldn't probably have worked quite so well in live action. It's so garbagey and trashy, but the whole franchise is. And we love it. We love it. Puppets F. Yeah, no, at the alternate end of the scale to that is... Where is it? Oh, it's here somewhere. Oh, God, I've lost it. It's so forgettable that I've lost it here. Scooby-Doo Adventures, The Mystery Map. They're puppets in that one. They were puppets. It was a puppet movie. It was like 45 minutes long, and a feature film is 40 minutes long, so technically it's a feature film. And they were puppets, and it was just the worst thing ever. It was just the worst thing ever. That's the worst thing that they've ever done with Scooby-Doo. It was terrible. Yeah, I haven't watched a single one. What am I doing here? Finding out which ones you should watch. Live action S? Sure. Awesome time. Awesome time. Now, in the in-betweens, right, we have got a lot of tiers here. We've almost got too many. Maybe I'll get rid of E for this week, okay? That looks more manageable. 6 tiers? Yeah, that seems fine. What's an A tier? Well, you know what? Daphne... well, no, we'll talk about that in a little while. Scooby-Doo Arabian Nights. That's probably a D. That's probably a D. That was a very early one, and it was kind of... It was a bit... Shit. It was a bit shit. It was just Scooby and Shaggy. They became the royal taste testers or something, or storytellers for this, Prince. And it was basically ripping off, 101 or 1001 Arabian Nights. It was a mess. Wait, Scoop? Oh, you meant Scoop S. Okay. Legend of the Vampires A for me? Ooh, that's an interesting one. Wait. Yeah, so that's... I don't like it. I don't like it to rewatch back. It's pretty old-fashioned. There is a lot of not okayness to that, you know. Pirates Ahoy one is a C. Pirates Ahoy. Oh, yeah. You know, you put them on a cruise ship, you feel like there should be a really cool murder mystery kind of vibe to it. Instead, Fred's mom became a pirate. She was hypnotized. It was a mess. Yeah. It wasn't fantastic. Pirates Ahoy was okay. I feel like a C is pretty fair to that one. Yeah. Monsters Unleashed F. Brady. Whoa. You don't know what an F tier live action Scooby-Doo film looks like until you've seen the TV film Daphne and Velma. Bad. Really, really bad. Just really, really bad in general. Everything about it sucked. Oh, I hated it. I hated it. Oh, it was awful. And it went on for way too long. A couple of these, they're just too long. A Scooby-Doo movie should be like 70 minutes. 70 to 80 minutes. If it goes over 80 minutes, it's going to feel way too long. Trust me. Well, I mean, not so much like the big live-action one and like Scoob. Proper theatrical ones, a little bit different, you know. Chill Out Scooby-Doo was C, for sure, definitely not S. Who said Chill Out Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster both S? Oof, they're not, Ethan. They're not. Wow. No way Pieman puts those Scottish accents on S. That is true. Look, Loch Ness Monster is quite a fun one. I enjoyed Loch Ness Monster. I did. I like it. It cannot go on S because all of the Scottish accents in that film are abominable. They are oh so bad. Beck Arkin, I'm a Scooby-Doo expert. She has seen all of them as well, Ethan. she promise you, she's seen all of them as well. Loch Ness Monster, I'll go like B. I'm not gonna go higher than that for those Scottish accents. That was truly it was painful to listen to. Living here. Chill Out Scooby-Doo. Again. I mean, they drove the Mystery Machine from America to the Himalayas, you know? In like a day. You know? Scooby-Doo is basically my life. Okay, but like, don't gatekeep, Ethan, you know? If somebody else has seen all of these films, they are also a Scooby-Doo expert. There's no denying it. They are in the top, like, 1% of people in the world that know stuff about Scooby-Doo. Weird that you have so many wrong opinions then. Damn, Becca. Yeah, wait, we need an A. I'll put Monster of Mexico on an A. I like Monster of Mexico. That was one that I watched quite a lot when I was young, and it wasn't, like, the best, but just, like, the music, I don't know, the other characters they introduced. It was just fun. 90% of these films, there is some sort of relation they have, you know? Let's go through it. Monster of Mexico, I think it was Fred's cousin, is Mexican, so they went to visit him. Loch Ness Monster, I'm pretty sure it was Daphne's aunt or cousin that is Scottish and owns a Scottish castle. Pirates Ahoy, it was, well, Fred's mom and dad were there on the cruise with them. Don't remember why they went to Hawaii. I think sometimes, occasionally, they do just go, let's just go for a trip here, you know? Or Egypt, they actually went to visit Velma because she was excavating. Most of these, though, they have some sort of relation wherever they're going. It's just, that's how it's done. Aloha Scooby-Doo is another one. It's not exactly, it's not great. It was okay. It was quite funny. But it's a surfing demon. It's a surfing demon. Why? Yeah, they went to Hawaii. There was a surfing demon, etc. There was a surfing competition. I think Scooby won at the end, even though Daphne was a really good surfer. She really gets shoved to the side, despite being clearly the most talented at everything. Aloha Scooby-Doo S. No. I'd be tempted to go B. I might go for a C. I don't know, it's close to a B, because it is just fun. A lot of them are just fun and silly and weird, but probably not. It's a bog standard, not really great one for me. I actively dislike Scooby-Doo and Where's My Mommy? It's simple. They go to Egypt, there's a mummy, Velma was excavating in a dig there, and then at the end, spoilers, Velma's the mummy. And she was the one trying to scare people off from, like, disturbing their dig. And she didn't tell the rest of them. It's not the only time in these films that Velma has been the bad guy. But we'll get to that. Where's My Mummy? Didn't like it. Don't like it. Did you see my tier list on Discord? Yeah, I had a look at it. I don't agree with it all, obviously, but yeah. Lego movies. Oh no. I do think the Lego movies are okay, actually. Where's My Mummy is probably a D. It's not an F. Oh, Goblin King as well. Oof. Look, Scooby-Doo is at its best when they find a ridiculous explanation for the things not being what they seem to be. Okay? Generally. To be fair, it was real zombies. It was a real witch's ghost. And there were real aliens and alien invaders. And it was a real cyber demon. So, I mean, back in the day, that was okay. They could get away with it. More modern... Goblin King, it's just a Halloween one. Tim Curry's in it. and they actually get, like, transported to this other realm, Scooby and Shaggy, and it's just a mess. Oh, I don't like it at all, no. I don't know if it's exactly an F, but it's definitely a D. It just felt wrong, everything about it. I don't know. Please put Monsters Unleashed in F. I can't say I will, Brady, because even if you don't like it as a live-action film, it's definitely better than Daphne and Velma, right? Ooh. And I mean, we got other live-action films here, too. They did 2 other ones. Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster, with, like, a younger cast. Robbie Amell was in them. They're not good, but they're not as bad as they could be. Curse of the Lake Monster, like or Shaggy and Velma, like, almost get together. It was weird. It's weird. Samurai Sword again. Oof. If the finale of the film includes Scooby and Shaggy going to a different dimension and riding a dragon, for real, it can't be that good, right? Again, that's maybe another D. We're getting through some of the bad ones here early. Curse of the Lake Monster's good. I don't hate Curse of the Lake Monster. I don't think it's exactly good. I don't think either of those two are, like, bad, but they're not high either, right? Abracadabra Do. Again, I think this one was... Is it Velma's sister? And Shaggy seemed to have, like, a thing with her. It was kind of weird. It took place at a magic school. I don't know. It was trying to capitalize on, like, the popularity of Harry Potter. It was kind of strange. It wasn't the best one around. It's probably like a C, though. I would probably give that like a C. I think that's okay. That's fair. It was fine. Scooby-Doo and Batman, B. Scooby-Doo and Batman, The Brave and the Bold, which is there. It was fine. Frank and Creepy, not that good, but Fred's character arc, yeah, brings it up a tier or two on its own. That's true, actually. Scooby-Doo Abracadabra Do was good. The Griffin was cool. Yeah, like, it was fine, but, like, that was another of the, like, seriously insane explanations for how something happened. Because it wasn't actually a griffin. It was just, like, a animatronic robot, strings, that kind of shit. It's always that kind of shit. But, I mean, it was just like, whoa, really? It's really stretching belief that time. Yeah, Batman 1 was fine. The weirder thing about that is that if you watch things like Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo, which came out, like, last year... Like, the Scarecrow, the Batman villain, is in that, for, like, the whole way through. Like, he's a major part of that. So, like, they're actually in Batman's universe now. Like, they actually consistently have that as a running theme. Which is really weird. It's interesting, though. But, yeah, I mean, that's... It could... I could see that being a B, yeah. I feel like it's getting top-heavy towards the bottom early on here, but we've got a lot of good stuff to come. Camp Scare, for instance, I do love. And not... Everyone says, oh, you just like that one because that's the one where Daphne wears a bikini. Obviously not. She is a cartoon character. Anyway, no, it's a really fun one. It is a really funny one. The Woodsman's good as a villain. And the plot about, like... It was just interesting, like, the valleys that were getting flooded and all, and S. Yeah, I don't know if it's an S. It's definitely... It's got to be an A. I think it's got to be an A. Yeah. I don't know if it's an S. But I'm... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly where the cutoff is here for S. S has got to be pretty exclusive. Sometimes we give too many things S. Can't be doing that here. Got to be careful, okay? So, right. Boo Brothers. Oh... Yeah, Boo Brothers, if you watch it back, like, I remember going to watch it during quarantine, and I was like, oh, yeah, Boo Brothers, that's a great one, right? And it's not. It's not. Boo Brothers is, it's really long. It's, like, over 90 minutes, which no Scooby-Doo movie should be. Except for proper theatrical release ones. They can get away with it. This one could not. It wasn't really good. It's not an F. But yeah, I think it is a D. Got a few Ds here. Legend of the Phantasaur. I mean, Legend of the Phantasaur has Ultra Instinct Shaggy. That's where Shaggy goes super crazy because he keeps getting hypnotized. And it's hilarious. Is it actually that good a film? No. Is it upped like a tier beyond where it really deserves because of that? Kind of. Ethan, you're going to get timed out if you keep antagonizing people. There are 2 vampire films. Where's the other one? There are 2 vampire films. There's Legend of the Vampire. There's Scooby-Doo Music of the Vampire, and there's Scooby-Doo Legend of the Vampire. Here's the thing. There is music in both. S for Phantasaur? No. Yeah, Scooby-Doo Legend of the Vampire is one of those older ones, so I've got a lot of love for it, and I'm pretty sure it was the second one to have the Hex Girls in it. So the Hex Girls are in it, so Legend of the Vampire is like an A minimum. I didn't know that we still had that on this, because that doesn't work very well, normally, that subscriber notification thing, but thank you for subscribing. Music of the Vampire, C. Yeah, Music of the Vampire, not as good, certainly. It's kind of like, it takes place in like the opera house, and it was kind of, there was music, it wasn't as good, yeah. Ironically, the music was better in Legend of the Vampire than Music of the Vampire. Hey, Aiden, C for music? I'm okay with a C for Music of the Vampire, yeah. No Madagascar talk for this stream. Oh, please God. Yeah, please don't. Yeah, no, the vampire ones, there is a gulf. And you will notice that a lot of the older straight-to-video ones go higher than the more modern ones. But there are some, like Camp Scare is a very good one, and it's much more modern. I thought I would be more biased when I started watching my way through all of them during quarantine. I thought I'd be more biased towards the old ones. And those generally are still my favorites, but some of the newer ones I really, really enjoyed, a lot more than expected. Hi, Mr. Goose Gaming. How's it going? Frank and Creepy A. Frank and Creepy A is generous. Look, Frank and Creepy, again, Velma is the villain, because she's getting, like, hypnotized by people wanting her to basically be like her ancestor, who is pretty much Dr. Frankenstein. So she, like, makes a monster, but it's not a real monster. She's hypnotized the whole time, and it's a mess. However, in Frank and Creepy, what happens at the beginning, before they actually go to that creepy haunted house, mansion, Frankenstein castle place, is Fred goes insane, kind of, because the mystery machine gets blown up. And it's really, really funny, because he's just got, like, this horrible, like, mental trauma about it the whole film, and people keep bringing up stuff, reminding him, and he goes, the mystery machine! And it's really funny. So Fred and his arc in Frank and Creepy, S tier. The rest of Frank and Creepy, not actually that great, so it kind of levels out to maybe a B, I think. Stage Fright, straight F? No. Hi, Scooby Guy, how's it going? No. Stage Fright is great, okay? If only because our entire childhoods were about the fact that there was crazy sexual tension between Fred and Daphne. In Stage Fright, they actually are competing in a talent show as a musical duo, and they actually like are talking the whole time to the others about liking each other. And the others are just exasperated with it, and then they finally like actually kiss and get together at the end. It doesn't last through the rest of the films after that, which is annoying, but like there's not very much continuity between these in general. But I am very happy. Where's Stage Fright here? I'm very happy to put that on at least an A. Like, I really liked that one. I thought it was a lot of fun. Alien Invaders is S, though? No, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah. Done watching stuff. What's up? Not too much so far. We haven't... it really looks like I don't like them that much. You know, we've got a bit of a bottom-heavy thing here, but we're about to get into some of the good ones. Right. So, we'll just keep going through them in order, right? The best stuff's at the end here. Big Top Scooby-Doo. You know... It's astounding the number of times in just in shows and in movies that they've done vampires. I cannot remember an episode. I'm sure they're out there. I cannot remember off the top of my head an episode, and there is no other film, where they've ever done a werewolf. I don't know why it was the time that they went to a circus that they decided this is the time for a werewolf, but it kind of worked out. It was a good one. I liked it, actually. I could go A on Big Top. If you haven't seen that, that and Stage Fright and Camp Scare are pretty much the ones I would recommend of the kind of more recent ones. I mean, some of those are probably near 10 years old now, but more recent ones, because it's ones from 20 years ago that I remember from my childhood. I'm old. How's it going, Aiden? How's it going, something? How are you? That hurt me, but it's your opinion. Well, yeah, it kind of is. Scooby-Doo Mask of the Blue Falcon. Yeah, they actually did this before they did Blue Falcon in Scoob with them. I mean, Scoob was just an amalgamation of a lot of stuff. But Mask of the Blue Falcon is a good one. It's a pretty good one. I do enjoy it. Live action is S, really? Yeah, Adam. Yeah. Of course it is. Just, I mean, there's so many memorable moments in the 2002 film, right? Like, when Scooby dresses up as the grandma on the plane. Daphne kicking ass in the big finale. Whew. Scrappy being revealed, that little bastard, yeah. That's weird. That's weird. There's so many great moments. When Fred is trying to talk hip because he's been, like, turned into a monster on the beach. Oh, the whole film is a meme. A lovable, lovable meme. Pieman, let me ban Ethan. What's he doing? Okay, this is my controversial opinion. Zombie Island is F. We won't ban you for that, Ethan, but I'm not happy with you. God damn, really? F? Come on. Come on. What's wrong with Zombie Island? We'll get there. Mask of the Blue Falcon. Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know. It was kind of a strange one. Again, anytime you put like Batman or Blue Falcon in one of these films, it doesn't feel like the Scooby Gang are the leads. It feels like they're just supporting that superhero. But it's probably like a B. B, yeah. I don't like it. Shameful, Ethan. Shameful, really. Now, I've watched a lot of WWE in my life. So when I heard that Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery was a thing, I wasn't quite sure how to feel about it. I mean, Scooby and Shaggy, like, become, like, expert wrestlers by the end of the film. So, I mean, it's insane. Yeah. It's, you know, WrestleMania Mystery is a B. Yeah, I don't think I could put it higher than that. Like, the whole John Cena thing and Daphne kind of being in love with him is very funny. The whole them being scared of, I think, Kane throughout it was, like, fun. There was a lot of fun to be had with WWE in it and just with the Scooby Gang. Which is better than when they, like, have, like, Mask of the Blue Falcon or Batman and the Scooby Gang feels like supporting characters, you know? WrestleMania Mystery better than the WWE Road Racing one? Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah, I think I'll maybe put this one on B, okay? Because then they did a second one with WWE. It's called Scooby-Doo and WWE Curse of the Speed Demon. And for some reason in this one, suddenly, all of the WWE wrestlers are driving cars in some big race. Which is just insane. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that bad. It's probably a C. It's probably a solid tier down the other one. I did put 2002 at S, yeah. The one with John Cena, D. Cringe as fuck. Brady. The one with John Cena, legendary. Because he's John Cena. And come on. The Miz strangely held his own for a bit. Yeah, The Miz was funny in that, actually. Yeah, it's true, true. It was like WWE wacky races. Yeah, it was very bizarre. I didn't really get on board with it, but at the same time, it wasn't, like, bad. The Undertaker was in that one. That was fun. Yeah. But yeah. I think, right, of all the times that they've gone, oh, look, we've won a trip to a Kiss concert so we can go meet Kiss. We've won a trip to Hawaii. Oh, Scooby won an eating contest and now we get to go back in time. Like, the most ridiculous one they've ever legitimately done is when I think Scooby and Shaggy won a radio competition and everybody in the Scooby Gang got to go to space. Scooby-Doo Moon Monster Madness, where the villain is a creature that, yes, looks exactly like a xenomorph, and one of the characters is indeed called Ripley, or Ridley, which is also ridiculous, was insane. It should have been worse than it was. It was okay, but Daphne was like trying to learn how to drive during it, and then learned how to drive at the end by driving a spaceship. Like, this all really happened, and it's so stupid that it deserves like an F, but I mean, it's maybe like a C. It's maybe like a C. Cyber Chase, where they go into a video game. Yeah, that one is equally as insane when you actually think about it, I guess. That's true. Well, protesting for Monsters Unleashed in F. I don't think it's going to happen, Brady. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah. I mean, there are sillier ones, like when they met Kiss, and then Kiss were actually, like, rock and roll demons, and could breathe fire to defeat enemies, and they went into a Kiss dimension. Scooby and the gang went into a Kiss dimension. That one's got to be a D, right? It's just really, really, it hurts me, that one. like they're all stupid. Every Scooby-Doo movie is stupid. But in, like, there's fun stupid, and then there's just crossing that line into the Kiss dimension. Which is really goddamn stupid, yeah. Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School is a really old one. Again, the whole gang's not in it, which hurts it. It's Scooby and Shaggy. It's only when you actually have to say the plots out loud that they become as stupid as they actually are. The Kiss one had the best visuals, though. I mean, that's maybe fair, but I don't know. Oof, Kiss was bad storyline, but I agree with Ben, great visuals. Scooby-Doo 2002 isn't stupid. Scooby-Doo 2002 doesn't have a stupid story, Ethan. Scrappy-Doo is controlling an animatronic man. Ethan. Scooby-Doo 2 wasn't stupid. Ghoul School C. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Like, Scrappy-Doo is once again in Ghoul School. It is a fun film. It's a fun, old film. It's maybe a little bit too long, but it is okay. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy become PE teachers at an all-girls boarding school, which turns out to be a school filled with the children of monsters like Frankenstein and the Mummy and Dracula. So it's pretty goddamn dumb, but I will give it a C, because nostalgia, if nothing else, right? Hi, Trending, how's it going? Kiss probably are rock and roll demons. Fair. Was there a need for live-action Scooby-Doo? No, but it worked. Amazingly. No, it doesn't, Pieman, you shush. Oh, it's dumb. Yeah. No, all of them are dumb. Is Daphne and Velma here? It is. Right there where it belongs. There wasn't a need for it. For a live-action Scooby-Doo? No, in a way, you're right. There wasn't a need for it. But, I mean, we got the prize of seeing Matthew Lillard as Shaggy. And then he was so good at it that he took over when Casey Kasem died. And has been Shaggy in all the animated films ever since. Because he's so good at it. There isn't often you get a live-action casting of an animated character like that good, you know? We needed Matthew Lillard as live-action Shaggy. Yeah, we needed it. The Lego ones. Look, there's two of them, right? They did it twice. They did Lego movies, okay? And after watching the Puppet movie, I was thinking, oh, Jesus, the Lego movies are going to be so bad. And they weren't. You know, Lego-y kind of humor is childish. It's quite fun. And it kind of fit the Scooby-Doo brand surprisingly well. I'm not saying these are great, but they're okay. Haunted Hollywood. Yeah, I think Beach Blowout was probably better. I would actually give Beach Blowout a B. I'll give Haunted Hollywood a C, maybe. Neither of them were bad, amazingly enough. It's shocking. Return to Zombie Island is S, the OG Zombie Island is F, maybe D. Ethan, you're crazy. You're crazy. What's Fire Sledge joking about? Oh, Scooby-Doo, what's Scooby-Doo? I think he's probably joking. The Headless Horseman looked awesome in Lego. Oh, that's true, actually, yeah. It worked quite well. It worked quite well. Okay, I don't know what it is. I think Fire Sledge is joking. I'm getting less sure. Okay, Scooby-Doo Shaggy Showdown. Shaggy's ancestors... Well, his ancestor was like this criminal who turns out not to have been a criminal. He was this big hero. He was a cowboy, so Shaggy becomes a cowboy. It was okay. It was a pretty good one. It was okay. It was fine. I don't think it's probably a C, right? It was kind of, I don't know, it was just kind of dumb. I realized that Scooby-Doo 2002 shares the same theme song as Shrek the Third. Does it? Okay. Ever heard of Piggy on Roblox? It has a heck ton of fan games and cringe in the fan base. FNAF has the same fate. I haven't, but okay. Alright. No, seriously, what is it? Is it about a man and a dog? Does he really not know? Wow. Well, Fire Sledge. Okay. Scooby-Doo is a cartoon. Thank you, Leroy. It's a cartoon about a group of teenagers and their talking dog who solve mysteries. It does sound dumb, doesn't it? Yeah. Mystery Incorporated is the best Scooby-Doo show. Okay. Gourmet Ghost. Starring celebrity chef Bobby Flay. Like, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You remember at the end of 22 Jump Street when they made all those, like, sequel poster ideas? Like, it went up to, like, 32 Jump Street Diving School and stuff like that. That's basically how they come up with new Scooby-Doo ideas. They write out every possible location or, like, situation that the gang could get themselves stuck in, and then they just do every single one of them. They just went to a culinary school with incredibly high tech, and then there was a gourmet ghost there, terrorizing Bobby Flay. Celebrity chef Bobby Flay. It was a pretty good one. It was probably a B, actually. I'm making fun of these ideas, but I'm looking at the Insane series Reloaded. Oh, right, okay. It's about a stoner eating dog treats while hallucinating that he's being attacked by ghosts. Also, he thinks his dog can talk, but it's the plant. Oh god, it's another Jamie. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of actually what it's about, which is insane. Yeah. Surprisingly enough. Scooby-Doo Curse of the 13 Ghost. Now, this is an interesting one, because I have a lot of nostalgia for the series, Scooby-Doo and the 13 Ghosts. Okay? I watched the whole series back recently, because there is only one season of it, and it's not that good anymore. Kind of... kind of racist at times, yeah, for sure. But at the same time, this was a great kind of finale 20 years after that show for it. You had those characters coming back, but you had Fred and Velma, who were just not in that show at all, ever. And Daphne, who was kind of leader in that show, really took charge here, and Fred was just kind of a cheerleader, which was fun. It was pretty fun. I would almost give Curse of the 13th Ghost an A, actually. If you've seen that old show, yeah, like, for sure. Check that out. A pup named Scooby-Doo based movie would be S tier? I don't know. Possibly. It could be a fun one, for sure. But see, that's the thing. The fact that they did this one gives me hope that some of those older shows they might revive to some degree. Like, Fred and Velma were just super confused this whole time, and it was really funny. But yeah. It's interesting. Return to Zombie Island is, again, one of the better modern ones. It only came out, like, 2019. And it was really fun. It was weird. The style, the way they went with it. Like, the gang were invited to help make a movie about their experience on Zombie Island, which was just super meta, but it worked out quite well. I might give that an A. Yeah. I know you're thinking, S tier looks sparse. Don't worry. It's coming. These are some of the more recent ones. Actually, the most recent ones. I think Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo came out 2020, like October. And it's mental. It's really crazy. Yeah. Basically, the Batman villain Scarecrow, they capture him at the start. And then there's this, like, giant pumpkin thing. And it's kind of the closest thing you will ever get to Scooby-Doo Mad Max Fury Road crossover. And it's kind of awesome. It's really dumb, again. But it's kind of awesome, yeah. Yeah, no, it might be fair to put Return down there. I think Happy Halloween I might put on A. It's so insane. Velma's kind of in love with the Scarecrow, the Batman villain Scarecrow. She's kind of in love with him. Really weird, yeah. Then there was the Sword and the Scoop. Hear me out on Scooby-Doo, the Sword and the Scoop. The Scooby and the gang get transported back in time to King Arthur times, which weren't real, and have to solve a mystery regarding a dragon that's terrorizing the castle. And then it turns out at the end that they were just tricked and weren't really put back in time. Which I think is even more bizarre than them just going back in time. It wasn't very good. Probably like a C. I don't think it's a D, but it's probably like a C. It was, oh, yeah. It's just too much. I might be in the wrong here, but Jimmy caused so many issues earlier that I'm not bringing them back. Oh, God, what's going on? Elvira and Bill Nye in that one also. True, Elvira and Bill Nye were both in Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo. I think I blanked that out of my mind, but that is indeed true and insane. And also Predator and Silence of the Lambs. What? Okay. Yeah. Wow. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway. Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. This is one of the few that I have like a lot of nostalgia for, but still don't necessarily like love. Shaggy gets turned into a werewolf by Dracula, who needs a new werewolf to race in the monster race that he throws annually. Because Shaggy, as we all know, is a rally car driver. It is... It's just the most insane thing in the world, you know? Is it good? I mean, it's okay. The whole thing is just like one big race where Dracula's trying to screw Shaggy so he can't win, so he has to stay as the werewolf forever. Shaggy's got a girlfriend. I think she was called, like, Googie. There is no Fred, there is no Velma, there is no Daphne. Yeah, it's just a weird time, you know? I'll put it in B. I've got too much nostalgia to hate it, but I shouldn't like it. Oh, God. Anyway, yeah. Never blank out Elvira. Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. That's fair. Can't believe those words were spoken. It's fair. No, you got me there, Ben. You got me there. Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog is A. Guys, I would never say that something regarding Courage the Cowardly Dog is garbage. Oh, wait. I would. But straight out of nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. The most recent film to come out on this list came out in 2021. The finale is a kaiju fight. Courage goes 50 foot tall and fights this giant monster. It's a kaiju fight in a Scooby-Doo film. I will put it on D. I did not like it. That made me sad as well, because that really broke a good streak for me. Like, things like Sword in the Scoob, which was fine, Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo, which was really good. Going back towards, like, 2018, they hadn't really made a bad film, as far as I was concerned. Then that one came out, and I just went, oh. As soon as I watched that, I was just going, oh, dear. Wrong on both opinions. Oh, God, people are arguing in chat. It deserves F. To be honest, trash movie. I don't like it. I don't like it. Scoob A. You know, Scoob is F because I'm an OG guy. Yeah, but I'm an OG guy, okay? And I didn't expect to like it. I was angry that they changed the whole voice cast just because they were making a bigger budget film. I quite liked the fact that they were, like, doing, like, Blue Falcon was in there and, like, you know, like, the Caveman was in there and, like, all of this. A lot of old Hanna-Barbera characters. Like, it was a real homage in a lot of ways. And then I enjoyed it, and I didn't expect to. I didn't want to. But there were so many homages to just everything in Scooby-Doo history. It really cared about that. You know? Scoob A or F. Yeah, I feel like there is no in-between. I feel like people love it or hate it. Because it does. It really honors so much about the legacy of everything. As much as it also just abandoned the whole voice cast that's been in the last, like, 30 films. Didn't like that, but yeah, I liked it. I gotta give it like an A. Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. You know, some people prefer it. Some people prefer it to the 2002 film. Not me. But I mean, there's some great moments in there. Bonnie, the clue, looking for the clues in the house. It's good stuff. Velma in the leather. What a meme. What a meme. It's not as memey as the first film, but it's good. But I'll give it like a B, right? Like I'm not going like A on that. I don't think. No way the movie is so bad before 2014. What are you saying, Jado? Okay. F for Monsters Unleashed? Nah, come on. It's a solid one. It's a solid one. It's got a lot of fun to it. Okay? Definitely does. It really addresses the fact that Scooby and Shaggy are useless most of the time. Put it lower? No. I will not. You'll have to convince me with money. The other live action ones that they did, the Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster, you know, they're pretty low budget TV films. They're not wonderful. None of the cast really makes me go, oh yeah, he'd be really great, like playing this role in like the animated films as well or something. Wasn't really thinking that for any of them. I think Curse of the Lake Monster is probably better. I'll give that a C. And then maybe Mystery Begins a D. It's not great. It's not really garbage, but it's not great. I don't know. D and C. There you go, Becca. Okay. And then, quite simply, I didn't plan this out. They just kind of randomly filled in these spots. 90s supremacy. These are the best Scooby-Doo films. That's what it's all about. We will not argue about this. Don't come at me. Don't at me in the comments. Those are the best ones. Those are the best ones. Yeah. No, I think that's a clean top 5. Personally, if you wanted me to order them, I think that's the order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my top 5. But I think absolutely they are all 100% S's. Yeah. Yeah. Just because you didn't put Monsters Unleashed in F, Scooby-Doo 2002 F. What? Okay. Hi, Mars. How's it going? Mr. Begins has the song You and I. That's a good song. Honestly, I don't even remember it. But, okay. Zombie Island ain't S, but, well, it is. And I feel like most people would agree. Or at least say it's, like, high. They don't hit it like you, Ethan. That's a bizarre one to hit on. Such a classic. I feel like all 4 of those are just classics. Anime 2002. You know. Live action doesn't beat zombies. No, I mean, like, I understand what Ethan means about Zombie Island. Like, I don't love it as much as some people, but I still think it's like an ass. I still think it's right up there. Yeah. No, for sure. And, I mean, that's it. That's all. Not as long as some tier lists we do, but, you know, there's a lot of entries in that franchise, and it deserves. We needed to set the record straight here, you know? Stay away from puppets. Stay away from Daphne and Velma. Oh, God. A lot of these are, like, excusable to some degree. There's still some fun to them. And then from C onwards, like, if you sat me down and asked me to rewatch, like, anything from C upwards, I'd be going, yeah, go for it. When are we doing Bloods again? Tomorrow night. I'll do Bloods tomorrow. Kind of night off tonight almost, I guess. I'm finishing at 9:15. I shouldn't count that as a night off, but yeah, like, that's all we're doing for tonight. But I will be on Bloods tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we're just going long on Minecraft. We're hitting 2 million blocks on Minecraft on Wednesday, hopefully, and dyeing my hair blue. Probably as well, yeah. And then Thursday, we're going to start our run of Pokemon Silver in the evening, okay? So, yeah. I'm just glad Scooby-Doo 2002 is S. I told you it would be, Ethan. I told you it would be. It's safe there. It's safe, okay? Now, should we raid someone before we end? We got some people here. Should I go to, like... We can go to Twitch and, like, try to raid somebody, okay? See if anybody's on. Give me a second. Mr. Wingnut's on. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. He's playing Minecraft as well. That's perfect, guys. I don't know what he's up to right now.
Captain Shark.
I think he's on an achievement world. So if you guys want to check him out, absolutely. He's started out recently. He seems to have a lot of knowledge about Minecraft, and we might be playing some games together soon, hopefully. So what I want you guys to do is go to twitch.tv/Mr. Wingnut. I'm going to try and... Oops, that's not right. Go away from that. Twitch.tv/Mr. Wingnut. I'm going to try... Can you do a tier list next stream? Well, I'll do another tier list next Monday. I do them every week. Do Looney Tunes tier list of the Looney Tunes characters. can try to. I could think about that, yeah. Sure. Hi, Jonah. How's it going? How's it going, guys? How are y'all? Yeah, so wait, let me get this. So let me see if I can stick this in chat, maybe. Boom, 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 boom. Have to go in here to it. Oh, God. I'm just going to hear myself in the background as well. Okay, so let me stick this in chat in YouTube, okay? If you're on Twitch, I don't know how to raid properly, but just go and yell like Pirate or something in his chat and hang out with him for a while, okay? Because he seems like a good guy. And Looney Tunes movies / TV shows, I could certainly try. Hi guys, I'm new and saw this. Oh, well, hi, how are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you for checking it out. But yeah, absolutely, go check out Mr. Wingnut, guys. Just yell Pirate in chat or something. I'm going to watch him for a while, see how he's doing. And thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I do tier lists every Monday for various things, so leave suggestions in chat or in the comments, and I'll figure out what we'll do next week and let the